a wife, this from a Negro who ain't got no wife. This how you find a wife. Do not be like me. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, this the most important thing. Cause not being like me is just is is it's up for interpretation. You know what I'm saying? I say don't be like me because I'm independent and I don't need a woman. And I let them know very fast. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to make a woman feel like you need her. You can't survive without her. You can't live without her. You look at all the good love songs. Damn, Cheyenne, you play no game. As soon as I jumped, you was already there. What it up with you? Cool and cool. A matter of fact, Cheyenne, hey, what's up? What's up, family? I'm gonna talk to you like that because I apologize. I've been under depression and plus you ain't never told me by the name Cheyenne. I was thinking Cheyenne, like I guess you pronounce it like that. That's in America. That's a woman name. You a whole man. You feel me? So bless you, my brother. I'm gonna call you my brother. All that this, that, and the third. I wasn't aware of that. You feel me? I went and seen an old video. I guess you grown now or whatever. So I fucks with you. I appreciate you fucking with me. I love the different demographics that I touch and impact, and people that be like dealing with me that make me feel like universal. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just not just one demographic listen to what I got to say. Everybody kind of interested from all walks of life, and I appreciate that. It's pronounced Kai. We call it the way we spell that here. We would spell that Cheyenne. I mean Cheyenne. Cayenne. Okay, straight up. Or Keon. Some people even pronounce that Keon, but it's Cayenne. Okay, straight up Cayenne. That's a dope name. You feel me? So I'm dropping advice on to everybody on how to get a wife. Right? I'm kind of being simple with it, but I'm gonna just drop it anyway. You feel me? So I feel. You know what I'm saying, folks? Don't be like myself. I'm very independent. I let a woman know. I think women need to feel like they need it. You know what I'm saying? They are needed. They do serve a purpose. But you don't need a headache. You know what I'm saying? As a man, like I think. See, I didn't have a normal teenage life. I grew up fast. So what sounds like she. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sheon. I would say Sheon. Maybe that's how Sheon. So my thing is this, right? By the way that I grew up independent. You know what I'm saying? Like my first place I ever got, most guys when they moving out, some couples they move right in with each other. You know, 18, you got your high school sweetheart, you know, boy meets girl, boy either doesn't go to college or boy and girl both go to college and then they both end up, you know what I'm saying, getting a spot. I don't know how that supposed to work, but by the fact that I got kicked out of high school early, I ended up graduating at the time that I was supposed to graduate, but I took a different alternative route. So I jumped into the labor force early. I had my first job at 17. So I say all that to say, by the time I was 19, I was renting a house with two cars, you feel me? So I grew up very independent, you know what I'm saying? Not really needing a woman. So by the time I got to the point of slowing down, because I was a whole whore, 19, two cars, you ain't had no choice but to be a whore. By the time I realized, damn, I want to be in love and want to have kids and a family, you know what I'm saying? But when I got serious with things, I still had the mindset that, okay, if you rocking with me, you rocking with me under my set of rules. You don't get to just come into my life. You can get a job at 16 in Ireland. Shit, Canada even crazier. Canada, well, you can get a job in America at 15. Hell, my big brother worked at Target. He was working 40 hours at Target. They had to fire him, which he could have sued them. He didn't know nothing about it. But my brother used to work 40 hours and he was in high school, 15 years old. He was the grill cook too. At Target used to have like a little food court where you cook the little burgers and shit. And my brother was doing that at 15. But this the point though. So my first job was a telemarketer. You know, I was selling credit cards when I was 17 years old. That's why I learned to be so mature as far as with money so fast because two of my big accounts that I had that I did good at, three of my big accounts was GMAC Manhattan Bank. You feel me? Like Chase, no. So GMAC is home insurance. Now, the bank that we used to call Chase, I don't know if Chase still around, but Chase was called Chase Manhattan Bank. Chase is out of Manhattan, you feel me? And then I used to sell Discover Gold cards and Discover Platinum cards, you feel me? So, and I was 17, I'm kicking shit to 40-year-old white men with 401ks and shit, getting them to buy cards from me. So I learned about APRs, I got to explain this shit to them and all that, right? The point that I'm making is, by the time I jumped into the adult world of working and shit like that, I was like, okay, I was responsible. I was renting a house. I owned 2 cars. I'm knocking chicks down. When I get into the life of wanting to be into committed relationships, I let a female know quick, hey, I'm never gonna move out my apartment to move in with you. The worst thing a man could do is move in with a woman. You feel me? Oh, that's the worst thing you could do. Well, pardon me, I'm a different kind of nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say this is I wanna shout out to Cheyenne. You like my co-host with this shit. I'm giving advice on how to get married. That's why I say don't be like me. Don't be independent. That's why I say I'm being cynical with the shit. So I say that because I never needed no woman financially. I needed them for spiritual support, for social and moral support, and this and that. Like, I can really make a home, but I wasn't gonna be the type of guy to make a home and let a woman just lay up on me and then text niggas on social media, because social media started to come out. Social media fucked up the game. Before social media, females stay home, they be bored, they talk to their homegirls. Social media, Jody, y'all ever heard of Jody? Jody ain't got no job. You feel me? You heard all that. So that was pretty much the little deal. So these Jodies who sit and scout, they scout all day. They don't give. See, I heard Cardi B say men got respect for other men's wives, but fucking back in Jody don't got respect for none of that shit. Jody don't give a fuck if you got no wife. Jody ain't got no job. Jody trying to figure out when that nigga go to work, can I come in and risk my life and risk your life, fucking off in this nigga career. So when them niggas came about, I realized, damn, I just can't have these females laying around the house all day. Bitch, you gotta get it. When I go to work, you go to work. We gotta get the same kind of schedule or some shit. I gotta know you working as much as me, just for the sake of knowing that you're not doing too much. So the point that I'm making is, I say all that to say, now I'm gonna get to the second part of my point of how you find a wife. If a female, and this is very important for y'all niggas, I'm finna give y'all the game of y'all life. If a female can't sit her ass down, I'ma say this shit again, bro. You can bring a bitch a woman, pardon me, to your house. Are you having a nice day? Y'all having a nice day? Man, shout out for asking me that a couple times. It's a beautiful day, you feel me? Now check it out. If you bring a woman to your crib and you got all the amenities, right? Amenities meaning you got food in the refrigerator and fucking, it's not no fucked up conditions where it's 100 motherfuckers in the house. It's somewhere comfortable. And you realize she chill with you. Y'all get business in and all that. But she just a busybody, meaning that, hey, I'm gonna be right back. Or I gotta go to the no. That's a woman that you can't marry. And that's too many women these days, you feel me? It's like bitches can't sit their ass down. Now I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I was younger, that's why I brought up the point of me having my own shit since I was 19 years old, living on my own. Because when I was young, all you gotta do offer a female some weed, a joint, she ready to move in with your ass, bitch. Oh, you got weed? Oh, I can smoke all day, chill. That's enough to keep a bitch home forever. But these days, mind you, as you grow old, most men don't do this. Most men keep fucking that same age bracket. Most men be on some Leonardo DiCaprio, Bill Belichick shit. They get older, but the bitches they like stay the same. No, the women you attracted to gotta grow with you. If not, you got arrested development. You got some kind of problem, some kind of developmental problem where you can't seem to let the women age with you. Now, the only problem with that is when you do let the women age with you, and I think it's the appropriate thing, but there is a problem with that. When you start dating the women who of your age, they change. Just like you might have changed, they change. See, the things that would keep a woman home, the amenities that would have kept her in the house, don't keep her in the house no more. Because the streets is just calling, the streets is calling their ass. And it's like, how do you get a wife when the streets is calling? These bitches like to go bump their head. They like, I had a couple exes tell me way before my baby mama. That's when I first realized I was changing. An ex told me, she said, you know what? You sexy, sex good, you do good in life, you independent, but you boring. I had a couple chicks tell me, they say, you boring. All you want to do is stay home. You don't never want to go nowhere. Yeah, bitch. This is why I pay rent. Well, at the time, that's why I pay rent. I own my shit now, but that's why I pay rent. Bitch, I pay you, especially when I pay rent. Now I got more reason to go places because I own the place. But when I rent it, hell yeah, I'm finna stay home, bitch. What sense does it make to rent somewhere and never be home? You know what I'm saying? And I bet that up, Cheyenne. But no, this is what the women gonna say. So you speaking from a male point of view. You're a like-minded male. That's why you agree with me. A woman who you can't. It's a rapper named Cameron say girls just want to have fun. What he didn't say in the song is girls want to have fun at all costs. They want at all costs. They would fucking throw a marriage away just for fun. They would throw a family away just for fun. They would risk their life with a killer. They would be like Trap Queen, what Fetty Wap had a song, She My Trap Queen. That shit was a big step back in the days. When he came out with that song, it was the appropriate song for the time. Because bitches want to ride around and bust licks with a nigga. She ain't even got to be making no money off it. She feel like the adrenaline rush. She's there for the adrenaline rush until niggas get to busting at them and then she gets shot up. Then it ain't fun no more. Until he catch a charge and now she face on snitching on, now it ain't fun no more. So the predictable kind of men, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like we outgrew these women. You feel me? It's basically what I'm saying. Like these is our peers, women who is our age, but they got arrested development. They stuck on that jit shit. They cougars now. The women we grew up having sex. And I'm gonna tell you that too, little homie. So I probably got like what 14, 15 years on you, right? You probably about what like 19, right, Cheyenne? You probably about 19, some shit, right? Check it out. 10 years from now, the women who you dealing with, but like having a girlfriend or is kind of boring for me. See, Sunday Cherry say, matter of fact, let me read some of these comments real quick. So it say, boy, Sunday, God damn, bro, these yellow jackets in Georgia is a motherfucker. So it say, Sunday, what do you mean? Oh, they talking to Sunday. Okay, y'all talking between each other. Who did you text? And then, I don't know what that mean. Nice, said hi. Yes, she is amazing. She takes my breath away. Oh, that's dope. But like having a girlfriend or kind of Sunday say having a girlfriend, a boyfriend is kind of I guess Sunday like girls and boys. Sunday say it might be different to other people, but I don't know. Okay, Shine say he's 16. Sunday say she 15. Well, goddamn, it's cool. Then I'm changing my demographic. I'm talking to the little ones. So y'all, my sons and daughters and all that tight shit, tight stuff. I'm gonna talk to you like I would my kid. Fuck it, tight shit. I ain't gonna hold no vernacular back with my child. I'm gonna keep it real with it. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. And I'm glad that I got both sexes, both young. Check this out. As y'all grow, just try to stay in line with what your age range is. Try to grow. Don't just get stuck. And don't let the ages that you are increase every year and let your mindset stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was 19, I ain't gonna say the type of cars, but I'm gonna give one example of kind of car. I had me a Pontiac Grand Dam. It's so funny. I just watched something last night with this man. He put in audio, video, he do all that. They had an infomercial last night. So I got some speakers in the house from 19 years ago in the house right now. I hold on to shit for real though. And they still work. I got some kickers right now, some L6 comp kickers. This is the point I'm making. I worked so hard for that. And I remember the steps that it take in life to get somewhere. So perfect example, I grew up catching the city bus, right? Because I was a kid. And then when I got of age, I had to make a decision. Do I want to pay rent or do I want a car? I'm going to say it again. Do I want to pay rent or do I want a car? I needed to get out of my mama's house because I never had the kind of mama that'll let me have sex in her house. I got a little brother. We got the same daddy. Different mamas. In high school, we used to go to his mama house to knock chicks down. His mama see us walking with a chick. She said, I said, well, damn, nigga, you so lucky. But my mama was strict, and I'm proud that I had a strict. It pushed me out of her house because I was like, I can't be at mama house because mama ain't gonna let me bring no chicks in the house. So that just was her rule, you feel me? So I decided, okay, I'd rather catch the bus and have me a house that I was renting then just be catching like having a car and knocking chicks down in the back seat trying to rent a hotel and all that. So boom, got the house. So now I'm on a bicycle, right? So I used to drive a bicycle from Fort Lauderdale to Pompano. You know what I'm saying? I worked off at Federal Highway in Pompano. All the way back to the Sunrise. It was a long, miles and miles I used to ride every night. This is the point I'm making. I got my first car, Pontiac Grand Down, 2005 Pontiac Grand Down. So, boom. Goddamn, I got my speakers. My bad. A 2001 Pontiac Grand Down. So, boom, I got my speakers whamming. Doom, doom, doom. I done bought me some Rockports. I remember I blew my speakers 10 minutes in from first buying them. I had a 1600-watt, 4-channel, I don't remember the name of the amps, but a 4-channel 1600 watts. I had some 600-watt speakers, 2 apiece. There was 2 10s, and I blew them bitches. And then I took it back. I said, man, y'all gotta tighten me up. So then they got me some Rockports. I had 2 12s, 800 watts a piece on Rockports. Fucking the Rockport, but now the Rockports was too powerful for the speaker. So eventually, as time passed, years later, I learned about monoblocks, had monoblocks, pushing the amps. I learned how to put my channels on the mids and the highs and the lows and all. I learned all that. This is the point, though. I'm young. I'm still living life. I'm still rocking. Do you want me to donate 500? Shit, yeah, you can. Shit, I'm finna, hold on. Let me pause this shit, give you my cash out real quick. Hold on, let this shit start. Hey, to the person that said, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that each one. My cash out is Rap Game Castro, just like you see on my profile. It's a capital R, capital G, capital C. It's a money sign before that. Money sign Rap Game Castro. You should see the same picture that you see on this. Anyway, that's if you want to drop the 500. I ain't finna turn that down. Hell yeah, say less. So boom. I'm doing this and that. So I remember riding my bicycle to work from one city to another city. The dope boys. Let me tell you about life. I'm making it all make sense on marriage and all this stuff. So the dope boys stayed across the street from me, right? These niggas used to be mine. When I say dope boys, hood dope boys, not no most dope dealers. If you took 100 dope dealers, only 4 of them is successful, and 96 of them is flunkies who selling dope for the next nigga, getting the next nigga rich. They just laborers who should have went and got a job. So you ain't missed nothing, bro. I went to go get my cash out information for somebody, but this how it is though. So boom. These boys used to laugh at me. One thing about the dope boys though, like I said, chicks always was attracted to that kind of lifestyle. So they always had females on the porch with them. They always had females post up while they busting their licks. I guess like no matter the age group, chicks be stuck on that. Like when they get coming up through a certain time, I guess it's a phase women go through where you gotta be next to the dope boy. So I'm riding a bicycle. These niggas used to laugh at me. Now what they couldn't laugh at is that I stayed in the house. But these hoes, they was too stupid to really peep what was popping, right? So, boom. Goddamn me. These niggas roll up. I be rolling up. Mind you, I didn't know these niggas because they was deep. I ain't trying to start no problems and whatnot. They talking their shit, cracking jokes, whatever. Okay, cool. So, boom. You bored, then slide up. Oh, my bad. Hey, you got to fucking go to the park. Shit, it's plenty of things to do. I know you got class lessons. Ask yourself, man, damn, can I get ahead of this? What can I do? Start game planning for the rest of your life. You should never be bored as a teen. When I was a teen, my whole fucking team was lit. I just did a whole video on Facebook this morning showing my childhood. We used to have portable cameras because we ain't have no camera phones back then. We had Walgreens $10 disposable camera where you buy the $10 camera. The shit is disposable, but you get your film. You buy the camera for $10. You take about 40 pictures with it, and then you take that bitch to get processed. You feel me? So, matter of fact, there you go, Shane. Get in her chest, man. You do. Shane. I'm gonna just call you Shane, bro, cause that's the better way to say it, Shane. So check it out, though. So long story short, though, one day when I first went and got my car, I was so excited, dog. I never forget, bro. I had them been saving. Mind you, these niggas used to sit on the porch and laugh, dog. Laugh, dog. Matter of fact, let me sing a song real quick, dog. You just made me think of a song I ain't think about in years. Let me see if I still remember this shit. I pray that you watch over me, Lord. I see my friends turn to enemies. These niggas, they envy me. I wonder why they hate on me, Lord. Probably because they bitches into me. They wish they had plenty of me. I forgot how the song started, but I'm going to get the second verse and the third verse. I forgot how because I ain't thought about this shit in many years. It just popped in my head. And this is one of the deepest parts. This is why I ain't got no buddies like that. But this is a true story. I put you down with hoes in my house to fuck. You know they gonna fucking suck. You broken my shit and got me. That's after I showed you love. How you gonna try me like that? That's what fuck niggas do. Should've caught y'all ass in my crib, would've showed you what killers do. Ain't no honor amongst no thieves, so I let shit decease. Told myself I would off y'all if caught slipping in the streets. Went back to my money chase. Knew I would see sunny days. I guess they reap what they sow, cause them niggas weren't getting paid. More money, more problems though, when your haters ain't got no dough. I turned down that 38, it was God, this is how I know. I fucked this dude's sister good. His auntie had sucked my wood. Add to the complications of that, he lived in my hood. Better yet, cross the street. His old lady wanted me. I fucked all his niece friends and them bitches honored me. So he knew he was under me, but was scared of me honestly. So he jumped me to punish me, but God laid vengeance front of me. I pray that you watch over me, Lord. I see my friends turn to enemies. These niggas, they envy me. I wonder why they hate on me, Lord. Probably because they women enemy. They wish they had plenty of me. These days I'm a better man. Can't call no nigga friend. Gonna stick to my business plan cause these niggas ignorant. No, we can't drink or smoke. Think I'm a fucking joke? Can't do no more time for y'all. Can't put you up on no hole. Can't put you up in some clothes. Open a casket close. Pray it don't come to that. Pray to God to take care of my foes. 2 Samuel 22. I say that prayer twice a day. So niggas stay out my face and slut buckets go away. I'm trying to play Family Guy. No kidding, just check my name. I got me a business now. No kidding, just check my dang. I ain't never killed no... Man, let me just leave it at that, man. Let me leave that at. That's some throwback shit that just came to my mind. It came to my mind because the point off in the mate was... Bet that up. It came to my mind because the point off in the mate was... So this guy who used to be across the street selling dope, once I pulled up in my first car, the first song I ever played in my car, Snowman, Can't Ban the Snowman just came out. It just came out. That shit was... It just came out. That shit was the hardest thing to hit the street when it hit. So... Jeezy had a song, Ride to my Cadillac house in Tijuana. Haters need to know when the way up in my ride. That bitch was called Cadillac. And that nigga say, I done seen it all, bitch, I'm calling your bluff. Re-ups like, wow, he gonna need a snowplow. Yeah, real talk, the charges are hitting it. Riding dirt is hard white in the Sydney. Run the streets like a nigga on the track team. Yeah, let my nuts hang like a Sony flat screen. It ain't my fault. I had to shock 'em. You know me, unpredictable. The man right chill like Mr. Cole. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, Gatorade blue, you know. In case these hoes are thirsty, yeah. She wanna fuck my car. The seats say suede, but the rims say yes. Snowman on the motherfucking best. What's up? Nigga, I came whamming on they fuck ass. Dum, 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 dum. Nigga. So now these niggas, mind you, they used to laugh me in the, mind you, even when they was laughing, the niggas see me bringing hoes, and they was messy too, because when I used to bring women in the house, I remember one time the nigga was like, damn, he got another one. Like that's supposed to deter shorty from walking in this crib. She finna walk in and get piped down regardless of what you say, nigga. So, boom, when I came whamming, these niggas like, oh, that's a rental. I remember I heard that, God bless her dead. One of the little shorties we was able to make cool, but she was a hater back then, but we made cool before she died. She was like, I bet that's a rental. I said, well, when you get tired of looking at it, little mama, you let me know. When you get tired of looking at it. So, boom. I said all that to say, I ended up getting my second whip. I was 19, bitch. So, this is all off of catching the city bus, riding a bicycle, going to Publix, because that was one of my job. That was my job at the time, working at Publix. I was a bad boy. And freaking, it was putting it in, slowly saving, trying to build something. And that taught me early in life that, man, I can make it all on my own. Having said all that, though, having that independent mind, I guess I was losing out on something. What I was losing out on is a lesson I was losing out on was I wasn't thinking that I could make it with a woman. I was just thinking that all I need is myself and a bunch of bitches. That was my mindset, and I haven't been that kind of person in many, many years. Since at least 23, I have wanted to be married. Like, I never got married and shit. Now it's too late to get married because I own shit. Like, I can't have a bitch thinking they gonna get me for all of my shit that I made before them. Kiss over her dead body, not mine. So, That's just where I stand on with that. You feel me? So, but I would like to be in love. I would like to have a woman that got her own shit where she can come visit me. I can come visit her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm at that point in my life where you got your shit. I come over to your space. You come over to my space. We both doing great. We don't need to like like I was looking at Robin Roberts, right? There was a guy named I can't think of the weatherman on Good Morning America. But you would think that he was married to a white woman, but he been married to his wife, Robin Roberts, for so long. Why I can't never think of his damn name? Anyway, his wife name is Robin Roberts. I said, well, damn, why his wife ain't got the same last name? But she already had done made her career before she met him. I was like, makes sense, makes sense. I want a woman that's already doing what they supposed to do. I don't know, forsake. I hope y'all talking amongst each other, man. I'm just talking it. I hope I don't help. Man, y'all gonna make me feel so good. Y'all gave me an idea. If I can make people meet each other through my chats, that's beautiful, dog. Like, cause one thing for sure, two things for certain. I ain't never been a hater. I love, dog. Especially when it's a young love. Like I seen, it's a dude play for the Baltimore Ravens. He used to play for FAU, and then he went from FAU to Colorado. Now he played for the Ravens, and it showed the timeline of his old lady supporting him, standing in the paint. Dog, it's nothing cooler than that young love, dog. Like I've been going down memory lane, think about the women that I forsake. I had this girl back in the day named Jasmine, dog. Jasmine loved the hell out of me, bro. All I did was just mistreat. I didn't never physically abuse. You don't have to physically abuse a woman. You can mistreat them by not appreciating their value and what they mean and how deep they is into their commitment for you. And then when you reach a certain age, it just turns off. Like literally, like I hit. As soon as I met my baby mama, everything changed. That was the longest relationship I ever had in my life, like a 4-5 year relationship. So not about 4.5 years. That was by far the longest relationship. As soon as I got out of the relationship,